bottle in the garbage.
Don't you know plastics go in the blue container?
Mayor Frank Jackson and the City of Cleveland are committed to keeping your neighborhood clean and green through the use of the city-issued trash and recycling carts. It's safe, convenient, and mandatory. For more information, contact the Cleveland Division of Waste Collection at 216-664-3717.
How did you get to be so smart?
I had a good teacher.
Tarballers, coached by Mr. Michael Holt, and the number 1 seed, the East Tech Scarabs, coached by Mr. Brett Moore. The student athletes, the coaches, the officials have put great effort into preparing for this game. Please respect them for their efforts and remember to respect the game regardless of the outcome. We live in the greatest country in the world with freedom like no other. To honor and merit respect for all who have served our country to defend the freedom we enjoy, we ask that you stand for the singing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, which will be sung by Glenville's Miss Christian Parker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job.
Well, you can see we are moments away from CMSD Boys Basketball Championship. Hi, I'm Tim Wells, and my partners are in the house, Sam Woodfolk and John Bufford. John, welcome to TV 20 for the first time. It's got a lot of excitement in the air, and they'll be doing player introductions right now, so we're going to catch those first, and as soon as we're done with that, we're going to look at the keys to the game, partner, with the Glenville Tarblooders and the East Tech Scarabs. Two outstanding teams come in here today for the Boys Basketball Championship.
Number 2, Lamont Johnson. Number 5, Rick Barber. Number 10, Tyrell Goins. Number 11, Hercules Shepard. Number 12, Justin Wright. Number 13, Anthony McGaw. And number 22, Terry Taylor. Now the non-starters for the East Tech Scarabs. Number 1, Rasheen Atkins. Number 3, Rayvon Sanders. Number 4, Davion McKenzie. Number 10, Isaiah Davis. Number 11, Irvin Mosley. Number 13, Khalil Newby. Number 15, Marion Rubin. And number 23, Maurice Gray. Now the starting lineup for the visiting Glenville Tarbletters. At guard, a senior number 0, Delvin Craven. At guard, a senior number 3, Kelvin Gibson. He was a junior. At guard, a senior number 4, Nelson Wheatley. At forward, a senior number 23, Aaron Loins. And at center, senior number 24, Andre Bush. Once again, Glenville's coached by Mr. Michael Holt. Now the starting lineup for the home team, the East Tech Scarabs. At guard, a junior number 0, Johnny Bixby. At guard, a junior number 5, DJ Harrell. At forward, a senior number 2, Eric Bedell. At guard, a senior number 12, Jose Peraza. At forward, a senior number 24, Julian Huff. Once again, East Tech is coached by Mr. Brett Moore. Let's play basketball.
Well, there you see it. They're getting ready for the championship game. Again, the East Tech Scarabs will be in the gold, and in the black will be the Glenville Tarbletters. Let's first of all take a look at the Glenville Tarbletters. They come in at 9-2. They beat John Marshall 68-48. These two teams met before. It was a 2-point game back on January 17th. What are the keys for the game for the Glenville Tarbletters, John?
Win the rebounding game. Play smart defense. Avoid erratic play. Avoid the turnovers. They have 10 seniors on the team.
And again, on the other side, when you look at the Scarabs, John Bufford, what did he tell you his keys were for his game?
Well, Coach Moore says they have to match Glenville's intensity, limit Glenville to one shot, get out and run, use their quickness. And this is a funny thing, the shooting, if they shoot good from the field, they're not good at free throws.
And again, they beat John Hay to get here 68-64 in their playoff game. So we are underway, as you can see, and immediately a block. And obviously, guys, both of you have talked about one thing from each team. It comes down to the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you better believe it's going to be an up-tempo game, that's for sure, because they're getting after it early.
A lot of athletic ability. These teams were here in 2017. They come back in both of them. It can go either way is what we're told. So who's going to have the hot hand, who plays well will determine it.
Say what they putting in the water. Look at these kids' bodies, man. These kids are in shape and strong.
Very athletic.
Good defense. Got to get out
Double
of there.
team. There's your first turnover.
And if you notice, they're basically waiting to trap the corners.
Right, you have to get the ball out the corner. You got to swing that ball around.
Both teams are in a zone. One's look like in a 2-3 and the other's in a 3-2.
And we'll draw our first foul of the ball game.
I like the use of that left hand there.
And you notice it, you see how he just basically gather himself and go up strong with the left hand. Number 23, Aaron Lawrence.
So 24 with the foul, 23 is on the line. He's a 12th grader, averages 20 points per game. He missed them both. Just trying to get a feel for it.
This kid, Johnny Bigsby, I've known him since he was a little kid.
Inside. Oh my. Little bunny got to have that.
Yes, sir.
A nice block. There's a defensive play by Nelson Wheatley.
Good kick. These kids are active. They know this is a championship game. Everybody's going all out. Great hustle, kid. I don't believe he really wasn't supposed to get to that ball. He wanted it. He wanted it more than the other guy.
You better believe it. He did not give up on it. And that's number 12. Jose Peraza.
Jose Peraza. Both teams seem to be composed. No pressure out there on them. Working, running the offense.
Can't have that happen, John. When you're looking at the Scarabs, everybody's moving. Somebody getting caught in the paint for a 3-second violation.
Hey, he must be watching TV. Got to play the game. You know he can't be in that lane.
Inside, big guy. Put it in.
Number 23, Aaron Lawrence with the right hand. So we see he goes left and right.
Said the jump hook, huh, Sam?
Nice move.
To the hole, reverse, no. Gonna kick it back out.
Good rebound by number 2.
And he's gonna call a travel. Oh my, turnovers, turnovers, turnovers.
Good rebound by number 2. He's undersized. I believe he was the Senate MVP in football as well. Oh.
Yeah, he called it. He got it. Thought he got away with one there.
Yeah, he thought he got away with it.
We'll take a look at it on the replay, but he definitely came from behind and fouled here. You're looking at number 4. And I thought that he'd go to the line, but they called it strictly on the replay. On the rebound, so hey. Inside.
Oh,
nice block!
Block by number 2, Eric Biddle.
To the hole!
Oh, right back at you.
Right. Get that out of here!
Get it out of here!
Can you feel the intensity, fellas?
better believe it. They talk about intensity. Well, you can feel it in the air right now, partner.
Sam, both teams quick. And, John, it's just a matter of who's going to find the hot hand.
Hey, this is how basketball is supposed to be played. With pace. This is a pace out there. East Tech struggling from the field right now. Can't buy a bucket.
Coach, they keep trying to give the ball to us over here. Are you trying to get in this game here or what, John?
I'll shoot it. They better not let it keep coming over here. I'll shoot it.
All right.
Well, I'm going to just tell you, I got one play. One.
There's a little delay. That ball hit the ice bucket over there, or one of the players went out and hit the bucket, so they're taking care of that. You're looking at Brett Moore. What's Brett telling him right now, John?
Telling him to just stay composed, and shots will start dropping. But basically, he's preaching defense, good defense.
You can read his lips. Settle down, settle down.
I mean, I kind of know what he's saying because he grew up under me. You know, we got a nice little relationship together.
So there's some history here, even though we're not going to put you on Front Street, John. You played for the John Hay Hornets.
No doubt about it. The glory days.
I'm telling you, some great times back then. Who was your coach back then? You remember?
Oh, yeah, Coach Letton, Coach Tony Brown.
Wow. So they're going to clean that up first to make sure everybody's safe.
Like I said earlier, both teams are in some shape. They are in some shape. They're running up and down the court. Fast break. Every play.
And Sam, on the other side, Glenville Tarblooders, what's Mike Holton tell his guys?
Well, he's very calm. You know, he's always been a coach of cool, calm, and collective. So that's the same thing he's telling his players. You know, remain calm, remain cool, and be composed. So again, I mean, with a score of 2-0, it's still early on.
You know, well, while we're doing this right now, we'll see if we can get TV 20 to bring it up for us. Let's earlier, Christian Patterson had a chance to talk to the head coach of the East Tech Scarabs, Brett Moore, to get his views about today's game.
All right, Coach. This is your 5th straight year in the Senate Championship. Just talk about the game plan coming back versus Glenville team, who you've seen a lot in this.
You know, since this is definitely a rivalry, but the game plan for us today is the same one we used since I've been here. Glenville does a great job of pressuring, and they come at you in waves. So if we handle those waves, we'll be okay.
Right, and you guys continue to retool your team, and it shows because it's the 5th year straight. So just talk about how that feels as a coach to be able to continuously come to this championship.
I always say that I'm blessed that the kids choose to listen, because I'm saying, I mean, that's the only way that I maintain being a good coach is the kids are willing to listen to me, and I just make sure that I'm on top of my game and make sure that I'm continuing to learn and just making sure I can help them advance their careers as basketball players as well. So I'm blessed in that regard that they listen to me.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And again, as you can see, Brett Moore, he's talking about, hey, defense, giving one shot, playing well, obviously some keys. But on the other hand, Christian also caught up with the head coach of the Glenville Tarblooders, Mike Holt. Let's find out what he had to say.
All right, Coach Holt, just talk about what it means to be 4 straight years in a Senate Championship.
It's been a struggle because we've lost all 4, but you know, we're just blessed to be here. There's no big mystery between us and Tech. It's a rivalry, and anything can happen.
What's today's game plan?
Well, we have to rebound. We have to rebound, take care of the ball, and play good defense.
Good luck.
Take care, Chris. Take care now.
Well, over on that one side on the bench, they spilled the ice bucket and stuff got on the floor, so they're cleaning that up. But again, you can see both coaches have, they're getting that all together. I'll tell you what, folks, we'll be right back with some more CMSD boys basketball action right here from East Town.
man. Man, am I glad to see you.
What are you doing on this deserted road?
Some guys from school drove out here and we're going to start fooling around with drugs. When I told them all drugs do is mess up your head and get you in a lot of trouble, they kicked me out of the van and drove off.
You're right not to get involved in the drug scene. Nobody with any sense wants any part of it.
How do I get home?
That's no problem at all.
Sadness. Difficulty concentrating. Loss of interest. Depression can be treated. The first step is talking.
Welcome back to East High, where you're getting to watch the Glenville Tarblooders. They're in black and white, and in the gold is our defending four-time champion, the East Tech Scarabs. 2-0, just underway. Scarabs lead by 2. And they had a little delay because they had a little spill on the sideline where the ice bucket was. But I think we're pretty close to getting started. But again, John, what does this do to a player? You got that flow going, the energy, and then all of a sudden you get this delay.
Nothing at all. You're still ready to play. You're just hoping they hurry up with the ice. I guess they're trying to cool it down in here because it's so hot.
I can imagine if I'm the coach, Sam, if I'm the coach, I'm saying, what the heck, what is this? What are they doing over there?
So if I'm the coach right now, I'm saying, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Keep the intensity going, because this, although it's only 2-0, the intensity is high.
Hey, Sam, we done played in the recreation centers. We done played in worse conditions. Let's slip and slide a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'll tell you what, though, our hats have to go off to, if you weren't with us last week, folks, we got a new champion in the girls basketball game. It was the John Hay Lady Hornets. They were crowned champions last week here on TV 20. And again, this week, East Tech girls Scarabs had a 4-year in a row winning it. That was snapped. And the Tarblooders got a mission in front of them to try to do it. But again, both teams are well coached. They're athletic, and as John has indicated, outstanding shape, both teams. So here we go. The official is underway. We got the whistle, and they're still so it looks like we're good to go now. I heard the whistle. Just getting the timer in place. We are good. Again, we'll get a look at the officials. First chance we get, maybe in between quarters here. Again, Bigsby was with the ball. Again, a kid that came through the rec centers over at the Lonnie Burton Rec Center. Been over at East Tech now, and he's a shooter. We know he can fill it.
Yes, he can. And Jose Peraza can shoot the field.
Glenville looking to take it to the hole. No good. East Tech defense up for the challenge so far. Bigsby gonna kick it out to the hole. Blocked by number 24.
Athleticism at his best.
Andre Bush. He plays above the rim, even on a blocked shot. Wow.
It's going to be tough for East Tech to go in there today. They're going to have to hit a couple jump shots.
Trying to go inside. We're going to call it travel. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Get him in the post.
Too many steps, Mr. Webb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good idea.
East Tech movement.
Swing that ball. They need to swing that ball and work that middle a little more.
That was a LeBron move there.
They keep swinging it side from side. You got to work that ball in the middle. Nobody's cutting down the middle.
Wilkinson block from behind. Again, 23 with the block. We're finding out there's some leapers on the Glenville side. Nothing's going to come easy inside the key.
Good penetration. I was trying to say that a little earlier. You got to start penetrating that middle and kick instead of going from side to side.
And that's the East Tech. You're right, John. Peraza, who's really one of those guys that's going to slant and cut to the hole, as we saw a year ago. But right now he's been content going outside, side to side. Taking it to the hole. It's going to go all the way in. Again, they're intimidated by those big guys and the trees in there.
You better believe it, because they are some leapers.
Kelvin Gibson didn't like that series at all, and now you're going to have a foul called, and immediately the officials jump in.
It's just the intensity, Mr. Wells. They weren't going to do a thing to each other. That's just the intensity. And this crowd. And I'm showing him I'm a man out here too. You know, we banging out here. That's what happens in the game.
Well, they called the foul. And I believe they called that on 24, if I'm right. I don't know, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Andre Bush. Okay. But he's playing hard. I mean, both players are playing hard. You can appreciate it just a little bit. It's under control.
No bagging down today. It's championship time.
Fouls are 3-2 on the board for the teams. And he's getting called for carrying the ball.
That was a little borderline. I got to let him play a little bit.
1:56 to go. Kelvin Gibson looks inside. There's an easy, great pass. Bucket by number Nelson Wheatley. Extends the lead 4-0 Glenville. East Tech.
Get him up off of you.
A lot of pressure defense.
Yes. Uh-oh, we might see a punch out here.
Oh.
I thought I was
Kelvin Craven extends it to 6. Turnover for 3, no.
Great hustle, both teams. Great hustle.
I'll tell you what, Sam, my early read is those big guys in the middle, that's 23 for Glenville, 24 Bush. They're having an impact on East Tech, taking it inside and getting a good shot.
They're having a serious impact. You can look at it right now and say 6-0, but wow, I mean, they're banging the glass.
And a whistle is blown, and it looks like we're going to have a foul called. They called that one on Wheatley.
But the reason that happens is because they're so aggressive offensively, they're pretty much pressing the issue of foul me, foul me, foul me.
So now in for the Glenville Tar Blooders, number 12, Justin Wright. He's a senior. And as Sam mentioned, it's a senior team. They got 10 seniors on this team, so this is the year they're going to want to make it happen.
Both teams are really competing against each other. Everybody wants it today.
And there's the foul on number 23 from the Scarabs. That's Maurice Greer. That's his first. Team 5th. He split the pair.
Oh,
there's the travel.
You know what? Why would you want to pass the ball from 2 feet to 1 feet? Take the 2-foot shot.
Yeah. They're trying to throw the ball over to us one time.
47 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
So they got to flash that middle. That middle is wide open. Got to flash that middle. Get in there.
There's the foul.
Okay, good rebound
That's
by
what you're
number
talking
11.
about, John. Take it to the hole.
That's right. Good rebound by number 11, Irvin Mosley. Actually, he had 10 rebounds last game.
Foul was on number 12, Justin Wright. And shooting at the line is number 11, Elvin Mosley. Got to take that cover off that basket. Get one in there. There it is. They're on the board. 30 seconds to go. Oh, he got away. I thought he did, but not true.
No. It was a little late, but he came up and made that call.
I think he had his back turned at first trying to get out the way.
So Mosley with the foul. That's his first, team third for the Scarabs. Kelvin Gibson. Defense by Askin. I don't like.
5 seconds.
I did not like that at all. All the Glenville team was standing around. I don't want to come back to a Cavaliers thing where how many times we see it, 23's out there with the ball and they're standing. You got to move. Got to make it happen.
You got to make the extra pass. A pass would be the dribble any day of the week.
To the hole was Bigsby. No. Rebound.
You got to use that square.
You kick it back out. Still got time. Gonna fire a three. No. And it is correct on the board, folks. 7-1. A score after the first quarter. And you think both coaches got to be saying, listen, we've done our job on the defensive end. But first, before we go too far, we want to take a look at the officials that are calling today's game. They are all certified through the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Again, on the left is Quentin McCorvey. He's a 1985 graduate of Louisville High in Mississippi, bachelor's from Jackson State, master's from Cleveland State, 18 years. In the middle, Frank Quinones. He attended West High, 20 years as an official, 30 years as a softball umpire. And on the right, Eric Harris, 1978 graduate of Shaw, and some college at Arizona Western, Northeast Missouri, 20-year official, and he currently is employed at the U.S. Post Office. So the officials that are calling today, you're talking about veteran crew, 18 years, 30 years, 20 years, calling today's game. First quarter, both teams playing with a lot of intensity, a lot of defense. Not a bad first quarter, Sam.
Not a bad first quarter. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of points to show for it, but they're definitely playing hard, both Glenville and the Scarabs.
So here they go, second quarter action. So you got a held ball, and they're going to give it to the Scarabs. John, the theory about always playing basketball, yeah, you want the quickness and the speed, but playing under control. On the verge of watching that first quarter, are they still being able to do that?
I think they're under control. I think it's just the moment, though. The moment may be too big for some of these guys, you know. Like they're getting into the hole now, but they can't finish the layup. That's a layup. You got to finish that.
That's his second, Nelson Wheatley. Again, a league all-star. They say he's their best defender. Picks up his second foul.
Look into the middle of that lane. That middle of that lane is wide open.
It sounds like to me they're afraid of the Scarabs outside shooting. There's the block. And they're looking to take it to the hole. Nothing doing. Here come the Scarabs the other way. To the hole and put it in.
Number 5. DJ Harrell. To the bucket. Got a steal here. Oh, got to get back.
They turned it around on him. 9-3.
But you notice how Andre Bush, he was just so calm. Finished the layup. Settled down.
Looking to fire the 3, partially blocked. Got it underneath. They're scurrying for it. Glenville with the ball. To the hole, and he'll turn it over.
Got to learn how to stand up on your own 2 feet.
Now that's what I'm talking about, guys. Under control. Got the ball, turn it over.
But I think he got a little confused at what sport he's playing, because this looked like he was safe at third, baby. Safe at third. Wrong sport today.
9-3 Tarblooders. Scarabs with the ball.
One thing I can say, we do know our baseball. It's another turnover.
Can't make that mistake, and they're going to draw the foul. And he knew it. He made a bad pass. You don't normally see that out of Bigsby.
I may have to agree with you on that composure thing. Those turnovers shouldn't be happening like that.
So we got a 9th grader, Brian Atrix, at the free throw line. He sinks the first one.
I tell you, as a 9th grader, that was very smooth. As they say, it's like butter, baby.
He got them both.
Got to push that ball up the court.
Scarabs to the hole, no call. They got it inside, taking it up. They missed it.
Can't finish today.
And they're going to give it right back to the Scarabs.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say that hoop has a lid on it.
Looking to throw, got to get it in. He does. Bigsby taking it to the hole. No good. Gonna fire. No. Easy bunny by Aaron Loins. That's 4 for him.
East Tech is running, they just can't finish today, so far anyway. Timeout by Coach Brett Moore. Trying to calm his team down.
John, transition defense with the Scarabs. In that situation, he comes down, he beats him, misses shot, and the big guy's underneath. Is that telling me that somebody's not hustling, getting back? Or is it really not that at all?
No, they're not. They got to give a little bit more effort. I think that's the key to the game right now. Glenville is actually out hustling East Tech at the moment. They're getting to every loose ball. They're getting all the rebounds. And they're actually finishing their shots. That's why the score is the way it is. But it's also a game of spurts.
You know, you're looking at a 10-point ball game. But I agree with John. I think if the Scarabs can just hit a few shots, it's a different ball game. But right now, you got to tip your hat to the Tarblooders. They've been able to block some shots and play the defense.
Again.
Oh, bad pass. Good save.
Denying everything. They're out hustling them.
Yes, sir.
That was number 5. on the board. The 12th grader.
Good box out.
Here come the Scarabs. Bigsby. Gotta give it to him. He's inside. He's open. Didn't like that sequence. 24 was wide open inside.
I'm telling you, I think that's the key. You got to get it inside and then kick it back out.
Well, I'm inclined to say that number 23 and 24, they're saying no, 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 no.
Okay.
Nice job. There it was.
24, Julian Huff, 12th grader.
A fire from no man's land. Oh my. Delvin Cranford.
Good kick.
Peraza for three from the corner. No.
One of those, Peraza. You got to hit one of those, baby. Keep shooting. It looks good. It's just a little long.
18-7, 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. You're looking at Cleveland Metropolitan Schools championship
you see that middle,
game.
how wide open that middle is. He just cuts up right there. He got a great shot.
Looking down the floor. To the hole. Back up and fouled from behind.
Who was that? Number 11, Irvin Mosley. That kid can rebound. Look at the shoulders on that kid.
So Mosley at the line. He split a pair earlier. He'll hit the first.
And it looks like they're keeping a fresh pair of legs out there on East Tech. Because, man, rotate 4 in, 5 in.
They call it a free throw for a reason, but they sure ain't taking advantage of them.
Like I said earlier, that's a lost art here. I mean, even in the NBA, you look at the NBA, they can't shoot free throws either.
Held ball, and they're going to give it to Glenville.
And you need to hit those free throws when you're down. Keep this game close. Give it up, give it up.
He's there. Bigsby, he's on the board.
Look at the intensity. Good defense
here. Immediately take a timeout.
But you can feel the intensity.
You got to give.
Did you see that kid cut him off from going baseline down the sideline? Where'd it work? That's how you work hard on defense. I got a legend standing in front of me here. Referee Frank. Been doing it a long time here.
You see, Johnny Bigsby, that was nice.
Well, again, you can see the teams huddled around the coaches. I'm going to remind you, there's 3 minutes to go here in halftime, and we're going to have a very special presentation at this half where the Cleveland Metropolitan Schools will be honoring its league all-stars, both boys and girls, right here at East High. Again, Tim Wells with John Bufford and Sam Woodfolk in the house. And guys, 18-10. But I'll tell you what, we've been up and down this floor for a lot quicker times than before. This has been unbelievable at a fast pace. Their conditioning, you were right, John.
Hey, like I said earlier, Mr. Wells, basketball is a game of spurts. That 8-point lead is not a huge lead at this point in the game.
Here come the Scarabs. Bigsby.
He's got to get in that middle. That middle is wide open.
He was there. He was there. He cut to the hole, but they didn't give it to him.
But he's going in there against the trees, Mr. Wells. He got to kick it back out for the open shot. That's a tough shot when you're going in there trying to give a teardrop over a guy that can touch the top of the backboard.
At the line, number 5, DJ Harrell, Jr. Now they're saying 1-1 here. So he'll need to hit the first one to get the second, and he doesn't. And Glenville rebounds the ball. To the hole. No foul. Had to be there. Gotta be 23. Yep.
I know Coach Brett Moore is over there having a heart attack. This kid is not getting back on defense.
No, that'll be a discussion, I'm sure, at halftime. I'm sure of that.
But one thing you got to give him credit for, he's been aggressive. Coach Holt says, hey, keep it up. You never know, the officials may let you play through that one.
Maurice Greer on the line. We'll shoot 1-1. Free throw shooting. Oh my.
That free throw line can keep East Tech in the game. They're not making them.
Anticipated pass, good defense.
This steal by the senior.
And he gives it right back to him.
We might see
at
one.
the other end.
No.
A nice job by Dalvin McCraven. I think when they look at this, they're going to talk about turnovers, turnovers, turnovers.
I'm sure at halftime also, Coach Brett Moore is going to have them flash in that middle. Okay.
Yeah, while we have a break in the action, folks, we're looking at Brett Moore giving them a call. And you look at the turnovers here, Sam. East Tech, 18 turnovers. Glenville, 6. And I'm sure he's talking to them. But folks, while we're in this timeout mode, we want to let you know there's some great things going on in the City of Cleveland Recreation. Free meals at all recreation centers. That's right, you have to be a student in school, 3:30 to 5 at all your recreation centers, Monday through Friday. So please send them there, get a meal, do some recreation, get some exercise in. So we are back. And I'm sure it has something to do with offensive movement. And they turn it back over one more time. Oh, my. Can't turn it over that many times. Scarabs, Bigsby. They're moving the ball. Taking it inside. Block.
Another block shot.
Good old blocked again.
You can't go in there.
The blocking machine in there.
We might see one here.
Put it in.
You can't go to the hole today. It's not happening.
There's a man called Arian Loins. Said not in this house.
Is Dikembe Mutombo here today?
He is on Glenville's team tonight.
No, no, no.
Peraza block.
Another one.
Again from Loins.
I'm going to make a mini prediction right now. This kid, Aaron Lawrence, he may have a double-double, and it's going to be block shots and points because he's blocking everything that comes in there tonight.
30 seconds to go. They're going to try to hold it for a point. I don't see that happening. And again, on the defensive side, they're going to call a foul on DJ Harrell. That's the 8th team foul, his first on the line. Kelvin Gibson. He's a senior. He's their point guard. He runs the offense for the Starblooders. You can see Mike Holt going defense right away. To the hole, gotta call the foul. Foul's the number 4 from Glenville, Nelson Wheatley. That's his 3rd.
You know what? I don't know why you would change the defense when East Tech really is struggling to do anything. Now you just gave them a chance at an easy layup.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They're not giving up anything easy in the paint.
Eric Biddle, no. 6 foot, 12th grader, MVP of the East Tech football team. On the basketball floor trying to make a free throw right here. Not happening. To the hole. And in. Lamont Johnson. Another turnover. 3 seconds to go in the ball game. They're going to fire it. No, that brings us to halftime. Oh my, has Glenville put something on the Scarabs? And again, keep in mind, folks, these two teams met earlier. It was Jose Peraza that hit a buzzer beater shot to win it that day. But they got a long way to come back. And when you sum it up and you look at halftime, John, we'll first talk about the Scarabs. Obviously, some things that stick out is the turnovers, the missed shots, and transition defense. Those have hurt them here in the first half.
The same things we talked about at the beginning of the game. The intensity is there. The too many turnovers, though. And you got to start penetrating and kicking instead of trying to go all the way. Because like Sam said earlier, those guys are not having it. You come in the inside, you got to get that stuff out of here.
And Sam, when you look at Glenville, they got to be smiling right now. You got that guy in the middle, man, Aaron Loynes. Now he wasn't with Glenville when they played the first time. He's coming back, I believe, from an injury or whatever they were telling us, a foot injury. So he's back. What a difference he makes in the middle.
He is making a huge difference. He is the difference right now. Because it's simple, like I said, I made a prediction that he's going to have a double-double and it's going to be block shots. Because nothing's coming in there without him going after it. And again, that's defense. So even if East Tech Scarabs get to the basket, they have the last chance, and it's him. He says no. Mutombo is in the building.
Well, there you hear it, and you look at it right here. There's the one block you can see, and he's according to my records, he's showing 8 blocks so far just here in the first half. Well, folks, right now we're going to go to center court for a special presentation by the Cleveland Metropolitan School District where they'll be honoring their league all-stars.
Now we will introduce the Senate All-Stars, starting with the girls from Cleveland Collinwood. A senior, Dayanara Baxter. From East Tech, a freshman, Jada Malone. A senior from East Tech, Rose Hemphill. From East Tech, a junior, Rajane Johnson. From Glenville, a senior, Reagan Ivy. From Rhodes, a sophomore, Jasmine Stewart. From John Adams, a junior, Kayla Robinson. From John Hay, a junior, Loren Touré. From John Hay, a senior, Kiera Reed. From John Hay, a freshman, Amaya Maxey. From John F. Kennedy, a senior, Tanisha Hall. From John F. Kennedy, a junior, Janiah Fisher. From John Marshall, a senior, Terry Gates. From John Marshall, a senior, Rihanna Whitson. From John Marshall, a junior, Lene Howard. From Martin Luther King, a junior, Jumanji Johnson. From Martin Luther King, Sheriel Barnes. And the Senate Most Valuable Player from John Hay, Jameer Houston. And the Coach of the Year from Lincoln West, Vicente Suarez. Let's have a hand for the Senate Lady All-Stars. Now we'll have the Boys Senate All-Stars. From Cleveland Collinwood, a junior, Jayshawn Bester. From East Tech, a junior, Devil Harrell. From East Tech, a senior, Julian Huff. From East Tech, a senior, Jose Peraza. From Glenville, a senior, Aaron Loins. From Glenville, Delvin Craven. From Glenville, a senior, Nelson Wheatley. From James Ford Rhodes, a sophomore, Marilyn Landingham. From John Hay, a junior, Nigel Martin. From John Hay, a senior, Javon Williams. From John Hay, Dalen Solomon. From John F. Kennedy, a senior, Michael McRae. From John Marshall, a sophomore, Ramir Oates. Yeah, he is good. From John Marshall, a junior, Terrell Respris. From John Marshall, a junior, John Jackson. From Lincoln West, a senior, Gerard Wilson. From Whitney Young, a senior, D'Angelo Lake. From Whitney Young, a senior, Anthony Jordan. And the Senate Boys Most Valuable Player from John Marshall, Quentin Williams. And the Coach of the Year, also from John Marshall, Mr. Richard Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice hand for the Senate Boys All-Stars Most Valuable and Coach of the Year. Congratulations, gentlemen, and congratulations, ladies.
Welcome back to East High, where you've been watching the boys championship game between the H-Tech Scarabs and the Glenville Tarblooders. First of all, John, let's take a look at the Scarabs. They come in here from the field shooting 21%. You know, nothing from three-point land. Also, when you look at the turnovers, John, how many turnovers here in the first half alone?
Unbelievable, 20 turnovers. And we spoke of composure early. I think that is a problem. I think they're rushing a little bit.
And then you look at the free throw line. What have they done at the free throw line as well?
It's been a struggle the whole game for these guys. They're shooting 21%, 4 for 13 from twos, 0 for 6 from the three-point line, land, and 2 for 9 from the free throw line. All you can do is hope you get better. Got to keep plugging. Got to keep going at it.
And then when you look at the Glenville team, Sam, they come in with a different story. 42% from the field. They doubled it. What do they got to do here?
They have to continue to have block shots on the defensive side, but as well as 50% from the field, and then 50% from the free throw line. Continue doing what they do.
You saw the adjustment already, inside out. Just can't finish.
And again, John, if you're East Tech and you're coming out here, they always talk about those first 3 or 4 minutes are critical. What are they going to have to do here in these first 3 or 4 minutes?
Score. They have to score the basketball. No doubt about that. And no turnovers.
So Glenville's on the board first here in the second half. Nelson Wheatley with the bucket.
Notice the adjustment. Guys in the middle now. Can they finish the shot, though? Can East Tech finish a shot? Oh, another turnover.
So East Tech now with full court pressure, picking them up early, trying to create it, and Glenville nothing doing. Easy bucket by Andre Bush.
coach may have to get a timeout here quick.
Well, hopefully we may get a replay of that last play. Because Andre Bush, he was just cutting to the basket.
There's a missed easy bucket. Can't have that. Come back to the hole. Kicks it back outside. Bigsby to the hole. Blocked. Bounce pass down the floor. Put it in. Arian Loins.
The Thunder.
Timeout. Scarabs.
Yeah, that first 3 minutes is crucial. They taking that lead further and further out.
You see it right there.
And you better believe when we say he's running the basketball court, he is running the floor.
That was number 23, Loins. Now keep in mind, folks, he did not play the first game. He just returned from a foot injury. They were talking about his assists and rebounds, but just alone in the first half, Glenville touts himself with 10 block shots, Sam, and free throw shooters. How were they doing on the line?
Well, I tell you, they're 4 for 8 from the free throw line. And again, that's 50%. That's not high, but in this type of game, that's extremely high.
And then on top of that, you look at Andre Bush, the other big guy. He just returned from the team as well. So you take 23 and 24 out of Glenville's lineup. It now makes sense how East Tech stayed close. Those two big guys are a force inside.
A huge force, partner.
We got to find out where they're going. Both of them are seniors.
You know, one of the key factors for Glenville was win the rebounding game. I tell you one thing, they are doing it.
And you look at it right here. They get the movement inside and you deal with the block. Then you miss the bunny. Then they get a foul. They're going to call a foul on number 11. Mosley, that's his second.
I can tell you one thing. This is a perfect game to show kids how to play defense.
Well, you know, Glenville's spread out the defense. They're doing everything well defensively.
And they are scrappy.
Wow. That was about ready to bring the house down. Another turnover from the Scarabs. Glenville to the hole. Kicks it out. They bring it out to settle it down.
Let's go. They got to get out on the break. Remember, one of the keys of the game was to keep running.
Wow.
Even when they get an attempt, they only get one.
And there's the bucket. Calvin Craven.
This game is slowly slipping away from the Scarabs.
And Craven's got 11, and I can tell you right now, 6 of them were little bunnies. Inside, missed a layup, missed another layup. Oh, man.
I didn't want to agree with you guys, but composure is settling in.
You look at the East Tech players' faces right now. You see a lot of them with heads down, shaking their heads. You can see the frustration. And it isn't that they're not trying. They're trying to get out there. They're just not getting the ball to drop for them.
Can't buy a bucket.
At the free throw line, got it.
You know, I'm actually waiting on coach to turn it up into a more up-tempo game with the press. Put some pressure on these guys. Try to get some turnovers the other way.
One thing I would say is teams that press do not like to be pressed. And if you notice the whole first half, as well as this part of this half here, Glenville's been pressing. You have to press them.
So DJ Harrell splits the pair.
I mean, whatever happened to those days, though? Look at all these athletic kids out here. Nobody's pressing. We used to press for 40 minutes a game.
That's that little pressure you saw right there, Mr. Buffer. Got a turnover. Here comes the Scarabs.
Good kick.
Gotta make it count. No. Rebound. And another turnover.
Shoot that, man. I'm shooting that.
Glenville getting a little sloppy.
See me cock the pistol.
So reporting in for East Tech is number 11, Irvin Mosley. DJ Harrell at the top, takes it inside, kicks it out to Bigsby. No. Bad move. Why put the ball on the ground?
You said it right, partner. Why put it down?
There it is.
One down here.
Rashid Askin.
We're going full court pressure here. They broke that a little nice and easy. Push the rock.
And you see Glenville still sitting back in that 1-2-2.
Bigsby. No.
Now out and running.
Oh, they're going to get him out of travel.
Why not go straight up? Make him foul you.
As they say, he heard footsteps.
Looking to fire. He got it. Rashid Askin, 2 threes in a row.
I actually had an opportunity to watch that kid play at Estabrook Rec.
They're saying give it to the Scarabs.
So again, that's a turnover.
Glenville says I've seen enough. 34-17.
You know what? That's a great coaching move there. Stop it while you can. Because East Tech was gaining some momentum there.
You're looking at Brett Moore talking to his players, but John, the pressure you talked about. Sam, you talked about teams that press, don't like to be pressed. You can see they're creating some turnovers right now.
Like I would never understand it. All that talent out there and you're not pressing the whole game. Cause some havoc out there.
There's the young guy that's hit 2 threes in a row. Ravon Sanders, the sophomore. In the third quarter, Glenville with 7 turnovers in the third quarter already to East Tech's 2.
With the threes.
So you're saying let's go to him. Oh, it's Rasheen Askins. He's the junior.
And he's got the hot hand, so they need to continue to feed him.
You better believe it. And they know it. Somebody got to get out on him. They're going to come to him. To the hole. No. Rebound.
Oh, you got to finish that. They're starting to get into that middle now.
2:50 to go, third quarter. East Tech trying. 4-time champion on the line. Could come to an end. Glenville to the middle and a bucket by number 24, Andre Bush. You notice as soon as he got it, 2 guys were there. Mike Holt told him, don't let him shoot.
I'm sure that's what he said on that timeout.
He's got it. He's going to fire it again. He put it in.
He's on fire.
Rashid Askin, the junior from East Tech. And they're going to call a foul on number 11. Urban Mosley, that's his third.
Well, they can chip away at it. If they continue to hit threes the way they're doing, they can definitely chip away at the lead.
It's a low-scoring game also. So you do have a chance. 16 points at this point in the game is not a big lead. One spurt, they can be down by 6 points. I don't like this idea.
They're making them work.
Oh, they called the charge. He stayed home and drew it.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that he's trying to slow the game down. Keep playing basketball. You built that lead by running up and down the court.
Here come the Scarabs. They gave it to him with the hot hand. Kyrie in the middle.
There it is.
Got it. He's got it. DJ Harrell. A lot of pressure.
You got to have that lob pass. He still got to get that lob pass. You cannot let him catch that ball.
Well, one thing I think we all agree on is that it's intense in this gym tonight.
Points from three, not going to happen. They're going to call a foul. And it's going to be number 5. DJ Harrell, that's his second.
I tell you, man, that number 24 can jump.
Well, he's a leaper.
Pressure defense.
That was great defense.
Game of spurts, y'all.
.111. Clock runs, third quarter. Scarabs making a run. Don't want to let him shoot it. To the hole. Block. Same team. Scurrying for the ball. Here comes Glenville.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's down. Easy bunny.
What a turn of events. You
Dalvin
gotta have that bucket.
Hey, I'm convinced Dalvin, he likes the cherry pitch.
Bigsby.
You know what? I would too if I had guys down there blocking shots. I'd be out. I have to be out of there.
And a fire from 3. No. Rebound.
These Techs still hustling
and
out
a
there.
foul.
Can I just say one thing too? This guy Brett Moore can coach. He's adjusting every time down the court. And like I said before, that middle is wide open and they're starting to get open shots because of that.
On the line, Julian Huff. He missed the first. He's a senior, 6'2", league all-star. I agree, John. When you go up against Brett Moore, it ain't going to be over till it's over because he's going to try everything he can to put his team in a position to be successful.
It's called being from the old school. You never give up, man. Never give up. You got 8 minutes to go in this game.
Another turnover. Oh, he stepped on the line.
Great hustle, though.
You expect that from a senior. This may be his last game.
Turnover.
Got to go all the way.
5 seconds to the hole. Put it up and in.
Good move. And he's left-handed using his right.
Askins.
And he's left-handed using his right.
There's the guy that has brought the Scarabs back. Rasheen Askins, the junior, has got 11 points here alone. And you know, Sam, when you talk about teams like East Tech and Glenville, you're never going to count them out as long as they can put the ball in the hole. And John, you mentioned it when we started here in the second half. The biggest challenge they got is they need to score, and they've got it now.
Well, they opened the floor by putting that guy in the middle and setting screens. on the ball.
And DJ Harrell and Askin have been able to work the inside-outside game. It's been wide open. Now Glenville, they're starting to turn the ball over with the pressure, Sam. What's Mike Holt going to tell them?
He's got to be saying to him, remain calm. Again, teams that press do not like to be pressed. But I'm going to tell you this much as well. Holt, he's a veteran coach, so he's going to pretty much settle the troops down and stay after it.
And when you look at the two coaches, Mike Holt from Glenville, 18 years as a coach. And he came under the Jimmy Johnson era, so he was there when Coach Johnson was there. Brett Moore, 12 years over at East Tech. And John, you can tell us the history of him. He's been around the game a long time.
Yes, they have. I was 16, 17, 18, and they were around.
A lot of pressure to the hole. Gonna call a block. And that's a good call by Eric Harris. Quentin McCorvey made the call. We'll see it right here. We call it on number 4 from behind. It was a good call.
I would hope that was a foul. I hope we didn't fall like that.
But Wheatley now in foul trouble with 4. That's a big foul on Glenville. He's their best defender. He's the one guy that Mike Holt likes to put on the guy that's got the hot hand.
I want to see what type of play he draws up here. You want to get a nice, quick, easy bucket here off the inbound play. I guess not.
Yep. Got to be set. The feet has to be set. We go to set that screen up top.
So Maurice Greer with the illegal pick. That's his second, team 4th. 7:32 to go in the ball game. East Tech trying to put some pressure, trying to get the turnover. Glenville trying to keep the calm and go inside. Not out. Here come the Scarabs. For a 3, no.
Man.
And they're going to call a foul underneath.
That was a man board.
Man, can we see that again? Aaron Lowings, he plays above the rim on every single play. And again, Coach talked about win the rebounding game. Him alone probably have at least 12 rebounds.
So Brett takes out the 2 big guys, goes with the quickness, trying to create some turnovers here. And they got him chasing all over. Throw it underneath, and a block, or they called a foul. They did call the foul. And you look at it right here. Now here's the guy underneath, no call. But here it looks like he got him.
Oh, he hammered it. He definitely hammered it.
I don't know. You at home, you tell us. Was it all ball? Or was it the arm?
If we're talking about the NBA, that's not a foul.
So Loins, he hits the first one. He'll shoot the second. So I don't know if
he had a little blood on his leg.
So they wiped it off. But usually if there's blood, they got to make sure that that's sealed. So I'm sure they'll be looking at it, make sure everything's good. He hit them both. So Loins hits 2. We haven't called his name quite a bit here in the second half. Oh, those easy bunnies underneath. They're going to tie it up.
Hey, Sam, your buddy was leaking out again. He was on his way out of there.
He's a cherry picker.
So number 11 from East Tech picks up the foul. That's Hercules Shepard. That's his first. That's their 17th foul, so 24 is on the line. Oh, correction, that was Mosley. That's his fourth. Turnover. Oh! I don't like that call there. I know I'm supposed to be neutral, but I don't think that contact should have been a foul because it had nothing to do with the play. But hey, they called it on number 11.
You know what they call that, Mr. Wells?
That's his 5th foul.
They call that getting caught with your hand in the cookie jar.
Yep. That's exactly what that is.
They got a thing in the rule book, unless they took it out, incidental contact.
He's got to be under control.
Loins at the free throw line. He's bringing them back. Last 4 points from Glenville right here. Loins again. 42-24, 6:21 to go. East Tech trying to get it back going again. Backed off from that pressure a little bit. Tried to get it inside. Barraza. Bigsby.
Good
middle. Nice pass.
Middle, in that middle. Work that middle.
DJ Harrell.
And they have the game plan. They just have
to fire a 3. Didn't like the move. They're going to go down the floor to Bigsby. Put it in. (42-28). 5:36 to go. Scarabs trying to create some turnovers. Keeping the pressure on full court now. They're going to call a foul.
Don't reach. Not way back here.
So Eric Biddle with his first. That's their 19th foul. So at the free throw line will be Kelvin Gibson.
50 feet from the basket. No need to foul.
1-1. He got it.
Still a very, very competitive game. No quitting either one of these teams.
Hit them both. There comes that free throw shooting, Sam, we talked about at halftime. Glenville's hitting those shots. Tried underneath. Nice try by DJ Harrell. And there's a timeout by the official.
Hey, that number 23 is a man. He rebounds with 2 hands, and you are not going to take it away from him.
I believe. But I want to pay a little bit of credit to the Coach Hope, because he saw his team in trouble. And you know, the new rule where the coaches can pretty much call the timeout. Well, he took advantage of it. Hey, give me the timeout. That's coaching.
Well, you can see that immediately, as soon as East Tech made that run, Sam, they went right back to the big guy inside. Loins, he's made a big difference for Glenville.
Listen, 23 and 24 is almost as though they're men playing against boys, because every rebound they're going for it. Offensively, defensively, they're going for every block shot. They are the difference in this ball game.
And you talk about the free throw line. They've been almost perfect from the free throw line. Versus on the other side, the Scarabs have struggled there.
You know what, too? I forgot to mention this. Jose Peraza has to get in the game. It's non-existent today.
Yeah, he has not done anything. He's had a rough go at it. And he's the one that won it for him last time at the buzzer. A big shot. Delvin Craven. No cherry picking on that one.
No, it wasn't.
To the hole. Knocked out of bounds. Should be East Tech ball.
Even when they make a good play to the basket, it's almost like they have a second defender coming to help side. There's no quit.
Glenville. Got it! The senior picks up his 6th point of the game, but a big one at that. Bigsby inside Harrell. No. To the hole. To the basket. Peraza blocked. Put it up. He had a block call on number 5. I believe underneath, no, it was 24. So Andre Bush, that's his 3rd. We'll look at it right here. That was a good call. So at the line, Bigsby.
They talk about they're free.
Not nowadays. Not in this century. Not in this era, I mean. And you're trying to come back, you got to have every point you can get with that clock stop.
There's the pressure, trying to create a turnover.
Why are they jumping for every fake?
Glenville trying to take some time off the clock. They got the lead and the ball. So timeout, Glenville Tarblooders. 48-29. Sam, what's he telling them right now?
He's telling them, hey, gentlemen, this game is ours to win. We have to finish it. Finish it strong. Remain calm and finish strong.
On the other side, John, hey, Coach Moore.
Coach Moore is trying anything he can come up with now. Right now, at the moment of this game, you have to start trying to push the guy left and jump him. Try to get some steals.
Yeah, they're going to have to come after and keep the pressure and create turnover. You can't sit back now. But I'll tell you what, I thought really in the second half, especially in the 3rd quarter, I thought the East Tech team came out with a plan that was working for them. I mean, Glenville hit the first 2 shots, but they didn't shake.
You know what? Having all those seniors on the team, I think that's helping out a lot.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the Glenville seniors on that team make a big difference.
Well, you're talking about seniority, senior, and experience. We're going to use that word experience tonight.
'24, Glenville on the board, Andre Bush. When they come out of a timeout and hit a play like that, you got to respect that. Knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, my man's having a rough day today. He should have shot that ball. I don't know why he was passing it.
3 minutes to go in the ball game. Pressure, defense, moving the ball. Every time they try to trap, they get out of it with a pass. Turnover. To the hole. No good. Rebounded. Back up. Put it up and in. DJ Harrell. He's got 10. To the hole. And up and in.
Great cut to the bucket.
Aaron Loins. I was waiting, but he couldn't get it there, Coach.
No, he came up a little short. But they say. I was waiting on Aaron Loins to throw it down, but it came up a little short.
So 2:12 to go. 52-33. And John, when you talk about energy and you talked about conditioning, I don't think either team disappointed us in that end.
No, they both are trained well, coached well, and like I say, those seniors, if you notice, they taking the ball to the hole hard, but not looking to score. They're gonna throw the ball right back out. I'm not even looking to score anymore. This game is in hand. 2-2.
So 52-33. And it looks like right now the East Tech Scarabs' 4-time reign will come to an end today as the Glenville Tarblooders were here a year ago. This time they'll walk away with the title.
Hey, I don't care what anybody says. It's hard to keep winning championships. Four is amazing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You see what I mean? They're not even looking to score.
Turnover.
They got dunked there.
Julian Hupp, another bucket. Trying to get the turnover. Over and back.
Wow.
Another turnover.
Can you believe he made that call from way over here and the ref was standing right there on the other side?
Gonna kick it out. Peraza blocked again.
And who made the block? We talking about Aaron Loins. Another block.
Hey, you know that was in the scouting report because they're not giving him any daylight to shoot.
Inside, nice play. Nice pass. DJ Harrell, give him 12 to the basket. Andre Bush on the other end. Inside, good pass, good bucket by Julian Huff. This is the movement we were talking about, we were looking for in the first quarter, Coach.
Hey.
We talked about it.
You know, and it's easy to see from here. It's easy to see from here.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. East Tech may not win this one, but when they go to the state tournament, they're not going to be going out on no first game tournament game.
Oh, they just had a bad shooting night. There's nothing you can do about that. Bad shooting along with the Kimbe Mutombo down there, number 23. He's saying no, no, no.
That's right. I'm a firm believer that great defense shuts down good offense. I'm a firm believer, and you better believe it, that he says no, no, no.
Come on, man, don't do that.
Lamont Johnson splits the pair.
Yeah, that's a man.
There he is again, Aaron Loins. What a ball game. This senior will remember this game for the rest of his life, the championship game he played. The blocks, the points, the energy. He put on quite a show right here today over at East High. But they aren't done yet. They'll go on to the state tournament next. It'll be something to watch. Coach Schultz shared with us they played some tough teams, so he prepared them for that. They did play Akron St. V. They did play Garfield Heights. They put them on the schedule so they could prepare to be ready for them. On the line, Julian Huff. Oh, my.
Another missed free throw.
He hasn't hit one all day. Maybe this will be the one. Count it. There
Good call.
it is.
Good call.
To the hole. No good. Put it up. Foul. Foul on Peraza. That's his first. But Andre Bush goes to the line. First time at the line today. He's got 10 so far. The senior missed the first.
I tell you another thing that you have to give this young man credit because he's pretty much know his role. Stay in the paint and get rebounds and go up.
58-40. Timeout, East Tech. And I'm sure he's trying to give those guys in, give the seniors a little bit of applause for what they did here today. A nice gesture by Coach Moore from the East Tech Scarabs.
He's definitely a throwback.
You know, guys, we've been talking about this the last 2 weeks, outstanding play of these Senate teams, but really our hats have to go off to all the coaches, people for all the teams that have done such a tremendous job this year working with the student athletes.
You got to give them a lot of credit because, again, they're not just coaches, they're father figures to a lot of these young men, teaching them life skills.
Exactly.
Gonna fire a three and he hit it.
Again, now, let me ask you this question. Back when we was coming up, you had to call glass for that man.
Right, that's right. Hey, but he just got in the game. Hey, let me pull it.
He'll talk about it. I hit that three. What are they talking about?
And he get to watch it on TV 20.
All the way to the end, they're going to play it. Andre Bush, another two from three land. No. 10 seconds, and they should be able to run it out. They'll take them back and push them back. Just let it go. The 2018 Cleveland Metropolitan School champions are the Glendale Tarblooders. Folks, we'll be right back as Ron Johnson will be at center court for the award presentation to both teams.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Once again, let's give it up to East Tech. All right, at this time, on behalf of the Cleveland Athletic Department would like to present Coach Holt and the Glenville Tar Blooders 2018 Boys City Champions. Congratulations.
Mike Holt and the 2018 Cleveland Metropolitan School champions. And we'll remember this day for some outstanding young men that played some great basketball. But John, when we talk about the East Tech Scarabs, their future still is bright. They have a lot more. It was just like you talked about it.
Hey, Mr. Wells, 4
Bolden
championships in a row. You got to lose something. We got to lose one.
Sooner or later, it's got to come, right?
But like I say, they got a great coach, and I'm sure they'll be back. I'm sure they'll be back.
And Sam, when you look at the Glenville statistics, there's no doubt about it. It's probably got to be a record in a high school championship game for a team to shoot that percentage for the entire game.
I don't think I've ever seen such a percentage as 70% from the field in the second half. That's almost unheard of.
Yeah,
totally.
When you're talking 70% from the field, then you're talking about the block shots, the turnovers they created.
All layup.
It was a perfect day for all of them. And first of all, you're looking at Tim Wells, Sam Woodfolk, John Bufford. You guys have been tremendous all day long. We appreciate you coming by and helping us be part of today's telecast here on TV 20.
Does steak dinner come with this?
Absolutely, in 2020. But listen, folks, again, our special thanks to TV 20. You've been watching the 2018 CMSD Championship game. Again, our city champions from Cleveland Metropolitan Schools is the Glenville Tar Blooders. We're going to take a look at some of the great plays, and there were many here today, and some of the faces that were part of TV 20. Good night, everyone.
Good luck, boy.